Everybody else dragging their feet just a little bit. As they slowly trickle out onto the racetrack. Tell you what, kids, we got a quick minute here. I'm going to call out another kids ticket. We already gave our Junior Fan of the Week, but I got some $2 bills to give away. So this is another green kids ticket, 705. 705, green kids ticket, 705. And I got one more. And it is 698. So 705, 698, green kids ticket. If that's you, come on up here to the booth. We got a $2 bill that we will give you if you can tell us who is on the $2 bill. All right, now we got a 4-car battle. The race is going to be who can get out for the A main. Cars starting to roll out. They'll be out here shortly. A quick turnaround for the Legends tonight. Normally, they have a little bit more time to catch their breath. All right, here they come out onto the racing surface, getting ready for their... Inside row number 3 out of Quapaw, Oklahoma, it'll be, well, they're moving on me. The 11 car is Caleb McDougall. Wherever he starts, it's going to still be Caleb McDougall. Dave Comer's in the 12. Trent Simon is in the 72. Wayne Johnston in the 60. Grayson Cox, the 777. Colin Bowen in car number 44. Scott Chris Montgomery in car number 83. And I believe that's Dalton Ives in the 191. All right, I think the field is set to go, so we'll turn them loose for the A main. Who's it going to be? Pretty good heat races earlier tonight. Good side-by-side battles. Some good cars starting deep in the field. We'll keep an eye on them as we turn them loose next time by. Keith Pratt shows them the one to go. Nice field of Legend cars on hand tonight, presented by Wheeler Metals. If it's made of metal or if you use it to work with metal, you'll get it at Wheeler Metals. All right, here we go, getting ready for the green. Ives leads them in at a snail's pace. May not work out. McDougall on the outside, getting a good jump. Here we go. Ives leads them down the backstretch for lap number 1 into 3 and 4, and Dave Comer shooting it to the top side. Comer trying to move alongside Chris Powell. That'll be the battle for the number 3 spot. Grayson Cox also on the charge, making it 3 wide into 3 and 4. Oh, out in front, a little bit sideways for Ives, and that'll open the door for Caleb McDougal. McDougal out in front. He'll try to scamper away from the field as James McDougal is off the pace in car number 3. Dave Comer trying to move his way through the field in car number 12. Down on the bottom of the speedway, trying to make his way around Grayson Cox. Next car in line will be the Brad Ives machine as the top 3 run down on the bottom. Here comes Dave Comer getting by the Ives machine. He and Grayson Cox both. Comer up to second. Grayson Cox and Ives battle for third. Off turn number 4, McDougal enjoying a nice lead right now as Dave Comer will try to chase him down. Grayson Cox, Brad Ives still going side by side for the number 3 position. Chris Powell rounding out your top 5. Harshbarger runs in 6th. Johnston 7th. Chris Powell 8th. Trent Simon 9th. And that group has gotten away from the rest of the field. Montgomery going 1 lap down in the 83 car. Oh, spin on the backstretch will bring us under the caution flag. And that black machine, a little bit hard to see inside the booth here, went around there on the backstretch. Everybody doing a nice job to get around. But that will put us under the caution flag. So we'll restack the field and get them 2 by 2 for the restart. Should be interesting as we get them lined back up. We'll see if Caleb McDougal can hold on to that top position in the 11. All right, getting the field reset with McDougal out in front of Dave Comer. Brad Ives doing a nice job in car number 7. Hanging on to a top 5, Steve Harshbarger running out the 5th position. Chris Powell 6th. Richard Powell 7th. Dave Comer picking up the win last Saturday night, trying to go back-to-back in the 12 machine. He chooses the bottom lane for the restart. So everybody lining up 2 by 2 behind leader Caleb McDougal. Keep your eye on Wayne Johnston back in the pack. We'll see if this restart helps him out as they come off turn number 4. They'll be looking for the green flag. Caleb McDougal brings them in. Green flag back in the air. McDougal once again jumping out to the lead. Dave Comer about 3 car lengths back. Grayson Cox about 2 car lengths off that 12 machine. Harshbarger trying to move his way forward. 2 to go this time by. Chris Powell trying to work through the center of the speedway. Trenton Simon up on the top side coming off turn number 2. Off turn number 4 coming down the line. Dave Comer making a late race charge. Halfway home and Dave Comer showing some strength. Once again, Comer way down on the bottom, and Caleb McDougall trying to knock that concrete down here on the front stretch. Grayson Cox right up on the back bumper of Comer, and here comes Powell into 29. We got a spinner right in the middle of 4. And everybody doing a good job to get around the spinning 15 cars. He goes around for the second time. Well, things really getting interesting up at the front of the field. Caleb McDougall able to hold on to that lead. But Dave Comer charging hard off turns 3 and 4. McDougall way up on the top side, coming off the banking of turn 4, right up against the concrete. It opens the door for Dave Comer, but so far not able to take advantage. Grayson Cox still rides in the number 3 spot. Richard Powell regrouping from a heat race that wasn't all that great for him. Now runs in the 4th position, and Harshbarger rounds out your top 5. Simon in 6th in car number 72. Ugh. On the top side, Richard Powell will go alongside Steve Harshbarger. Lights are off around the speedway. The 1-to-go signal given to the field by flagman Keith Pratt. This time by one more time around, they'll be Coleman Green as they come off turn number 4. McDougall trying to hang on to pick up his first win of the 2018 campaign. Got a couple of good hot rods right on his back bumper. We'll see if they can get up there and challenge for that lead. McDougall brings him in nice and slow, coming off turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. McDougall once again, good restart out in front. 3-car lengths over Dave Comer. Grayson Cox 1 lane up, going into turns 3 and 4, side by side with Comer for second. Good battle for the lead, coming off turn number 4. That time by, I believe it was Comer by a foot. Dave Comer a little bit squiggly, coming off turn number 2. That allows McDougall to pull out just a little bit. Off turn number 4 this time, no doubt about it. Dave Comer out in front. Grayson Cox trying to follow suit down on the bottom of the speedway and make the pass, and caution coming out again. All right, 19 car going off to the pit area. And we'll refire it one more time. I'm telling you, what about this battle up front with McDougall, Comer, and Grayson Cox? Richard Powell right there in a good position, along with Trent Simon in the top 5. And Dave Comer was your leader the last time we completed a lap, so he will go back out front in car number 12. We talked about Dave Comer picking up a big Nationals win just a few weeks ago up in Iowa. $5,100, $5,100 payday for Dave Comer. Congratulations to him. And man, he's been on a roll ever since then. I don't believe he's finished outside of victory lane here at Springfield Raceway. All right, doubling up, getting ready for the restart. Dave Comer will bring him to the start-finish line. It'll be 2 by 2 behind him with McDougall and Grayson Cox. Dave Comer, veteran driver, leading them in. Green flag back in the air. Oh, a little bit of contact with Richard Powell and Grayson Cox. Powell backs it up, gives Grayson Cox a chance to catch it, then goes back to work. But it may cost him as Trent Simon works now to the top side. Wayne Johnston trying to mount a charge using the upper lane in turns 1 and 2. But out in front, Dave Comer shows the way. Richard Powell in fourth, a little bit sideways, coming off turn number 2, able to hold on to that fourth position. Trenton Simon haunting him on his back bumper, but now Steve Harshbarger with a good run down on the bottom. Going to move past the 72. Top 5 all running down on the bottom of the speedway. As McDougal trying to make a wide lane around the speedway, trying to diamond this racetrack, get a little bit of momentum off the corner. 2 to go for Dave Comer. Dave Comer bringing it through turns 3 and 4. He'll come down and see the white flag one more time around. Can Caleb McDougal make up 5 car lengths and the lap? We'll find out shortly as they come off turns 3 and 4 this time. They'll be racing to the checkers, bringing it down. Oh, we got a spinner right in the middle of turn number 4, backing up into the second place car. What a tough break for Caleb McDougal, crashing here on the front stretch. The 83 getting sideways. McDougal with nowhere to go. So Dave Comer bringing the 12 car home to victory lane. Lorenzo, if you can hear me, I'm waiting on, there he is right there. Lorenzo is the junior fan of the week. He goes to Willard School. He's not a straight A student, but you're trying, right? All right, give me some knuckles there. I got an A once. It's kind of a big deal. Dave Comer climbs out of the car, victory lane one more time for the veteran. Good race, Dave. Yeah, it's a good race. All right, Dave Comer, victory lane. Dave, after coming off that big win in the Nationals, you've been on a roll here.
Well, we had a little luck on our side, I guess. I don't know. I mean, man, Caleb was fast tonight. I mean, a couple of them guys were. I had to hug the bottom to get by him. I mean, he slipped up a little bit, and I was slipping up there at the end, but I watched him start out in these things, and he's gotten faster and faster. He's going to be winning them all before long. So.
All right, it's a great race watching the legends. It's Dave in victory lane. And Lorenzo picking up 2 trophies. Man, what's the deal there? If you're lucky, he'll give you the check down here at the booth at the end.